students, today we are going to discuss the colligative property of osmotic pressure. But before going to the osmotic pressure, we will discuss what is osmosis and what is diffusion. Diffusion, we all know, the movement of the particles from their higher concentration to the lower concentration. For the diffusion process to take place, we do not need any particular membrane, but in osmosis, what is osmosis? The osmosis is the net spontaneous movement of solvent molecules from region of their higher concentration to their lower concentration via semi-permeable membrane. We can say the semi-permeable membrane is requirement for osmosis process to takes place. What is semi-permeable membrane? Semi-permeable membrane is the membrane which permits the movement of solvent particles and not of solute particles. Semi-permeable membrane is of two types: natural semi-permeable membrane and artificial semi-permeable membrane. Natural semi-permeable membrane like animal membrane. Artificial semi-permeable membrane like copper ferrocyanide. Now we will understand the phenomena of osmosis. Here we have taken a beaker containing the two solutions, solution 1 and solution 2, and they are separated by a semi-permeable membrane. Here we have higher concentration of solution, means higher solute amount, and low solvent particles. And here we have low concentration of solution, means low solute amount and higher solvent particles. Now, according to the definition of osmosis, the movement of solvent particles from their higher concentration. Here is the higher concentration of the solvent particles. So we say that movement is taking place from higher concentration of solvent to the lower concentration. And now what is the word net? Net means the net movement is taking place, and it is a spontaneous phenomena, means it is taking place by automatic means. We do not have to apply any kind of pressure for this osmosis phenomena to takes place. Now we will discuss the osmotic pressure. Osmotic pressure is what the minimum pressure which we will apply on the solution side to prevent the entry of solvent molecule into the solution side for semi-permeable membrane. Now what is happening? Due to the osmosis, the movement of solvent particles is taking place from this side to solution side. Now if we want to stop the process of osmosis, we have to apply a pressure which is just minimum to stop the process of osmosis. We will discuss the expression for osmotic pressure. Osmotic pressure is represented by symbol pi, and it is equivalent to CRT, where C is the concentration in terms of molarity, and we all know molarity is number of moles of solute dissolved per unit volume of the solution. R is the solution constant, and experimentally it is found that it is equivalent to universal gas constant, whose value is 0.08 to 1 liter per liter atmosphere per Kelvin per mole, which we have to take here. T is the temperature which is absolute. Absolute temperature is the temperature in Kelvin. Osmotic pressure is equal to CRT, where C is the concentration in terms of molarity, and we all know molarity is the number of moles of solute dissolved per unit volume of solution in liters. Now N is the number of moles of solute, V is the volume of solution in liters. On taking V into this side, we get the expression pi V is equal to nRT. Now on putting the value of number of moles, which is mass by molecular mass. Now W2 by M2 is representing what we are getting the amount of solute, and we know that colligative property are the properties which depend upon amount of the solute. So since it is osmotic pressure depending upon the amount of solute, so we can say that osmotic pressure is a colligative property. Now we will discuss the types of solution. There are basically three types of solution: isotonic, hypotonic and hypertonic. Isotonic solution is the one in which osmotic pressure of both the solutions is equal, that is pi 1 equals to pi 2. Hypotonic solution, hypo means less, the solution in which the one solution has lesser osmotic pressure with respect to the other one, that is known as hypotonic solution. Next is the hypertonic solution. Hyper means excess, the solution which is having higher osmotic pressure with respect to the other solution, that is the hypertonic solution. Now consider the hypotonic solution. in which the concentration of the solution is lower with respect to the cell membrane, plant cell having the cell membrane. Now, because of osmosis phenomena, the movement will take place from higher solvent concentration to the lower solvent concentration. As a result, the cell will swell up. Because of entry of the solvent molecule in it, the cell will swell up. This is known as swelling. And in another, which is hypertonic solution, the cell membrane gets shrink up because of the flow of solvent molecules outside the cell membrane. This phenomena is known as plasmolysis. Now we will discuss the phenomena of reverse osmosis. The phenomena of reverse osmosis takes place in our ROs, in our homes. Now what is this process? We will understand this. Reverse osmosis is the process if we apply pressure greater than the osmotic pressure, then solvent will flow from solution into the pure solvent through semi-permeable membrane. Means here we have applied the pressure greater than the osmotic pressure, then phenomena of osmosis get reversed. This is the reverse osmosis. This phenomena of reverse osmosis has utilization in desalination of sea water, means removal of salt ions from the sea water and to get the pure water. Here we have taken sea water and here we have the fresh water. Now we have applied the pressure greater than the osmotic pressure on this solution side. As a result of this phenomena of reverse osmosis takes place and the solvent molecules, fresh water we can say, it will flow via semi-permeable membrane to this side and here we will get the pure water. So in this way the salt ions get removed from sea water. This is the phenomena of desalination of sea water.